Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading Why. I'm Marilyn, and today we have a Pandora special. I've been teasing this for a couple weeks now, and I finally decided let's dig in. I have probably two videos to do. One is going to be today, obviously, and it's showing Pandora. And the second one is going to be on Pandora style and other options besides Pandora. There's a lot of companies out there, Persona, Troll Beads, I think it's pronounced Chamilla. There's a lot other ones, and we will go over those, but not today. Today, we are just doing Pandora. Hope everybody's great. If you haven't been here before, my name is Marilyn. My husband's name is Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms and bring everything to you first. Very simple. If you see something you're interested in, simply send me an email to shadyandwhy@gmail.com. In that email, why does that keep falling? In your email, be sure to give me a timestamp and a description what you're looking for. We do Monday, or let me rephrase that. We do 2 videos on jewelry a week. One is on Tuesdays, one is on Fridays, both at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time uploads. We also do daily, weekly shorts that you can also purchase from. We generally do our shorts with some amazing items with great prices. So don't miss those daily from 12 to 1 because you can get first dibs on things before they come to videos. Let's see. We do PayPal. So we do once a week videos, and you can combine shipping. And did I say those are on Saturdays? So I do those late afternoon Saturday. And if you need something immediately, all you do is send me an email and say that you need something quicker. Not a problem. I do shipping throughout the week. And I always forget right there. You know, I do the whole everything, and then I forget. Let's see. Shipping is $5 in the United States, under 12 ounces. Anything over 12 ounces or outside the United States is based on where you're located. And let's just get into this. I'm going to do this one a little different. I am going to not give prices on these. And the reason is there's just so much, and it will just bog this video down. So I'm going to show what I have, and then if you're interested in something, you simply send me an email and tell me the timestamp, and I will send you back a price. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. And let me think. I think that's pretty much it. So these are the ones that are not going to be gone over today. These are the ones that are other brands. So I will do that in part 2, which I will try to do next week. Follow up pretty simple. And these two, I need to take to authenticate. I know one of them has a tag, and it's a very, very authentic. It looks like it has not been tampered with. They are exactly the same. I'm not going to say exactly. They're pretty doggone close to the same. But I have a local Pandora store right down the street from me. So I will take it there to get authenticated. So these two will come in part 2. Next, I'm going to show you my own personal ones. Because I do love Pandora. I am a huge fan. All of these are marked. All of these have been tested. They all sterling silver. So when I start to go over those, you don't have to worry about them. But I am not a Pandora snob. Okay, I don't think I have to only have Pandora. I do believe Pandora is probably the best in my opinion, but that's an opinion. Believe me, there's so many out there. There is, the history was this design of the bracelet and clasp was originally, I don't think it's a bracelet and clasp. It was a charm bracelet that you could slide charms onto that you could interchange. And that is toll beads from Denmark, developed in 1976. And it is related to Pandora, okay, the people who developed that. So that was in 1976. Those I do not have any of. I know their bracelet is thinner, and they do not fit on Pandora, okay, because their holes are smaller, so they're very proprietary. Then Pandora came along in 1982, and Pandora has what we are so completely used to, that snake skin with the clasp, with the beads. Most of the first of the beads were all threads, so they all were thread on. And now, not so much. Not all of these are thread on. Some of theirs, the ones like so. I mean, they do still have the threads in them. I'm trying to see, do they all have threads? No, like this is definitely Pandora. I know definitely. And it is not threaded on the inside. Even though some people say that, I will find out that information 100% when I go to Pandora to find out if they only are threaded. I know that they are signed. They are great about signing. When you pop them open, they have ALE, which is the initials of the inventor, the maker. And so they either are signed with Pandora or that ALE and 925 and S925. And then the other one that I was telling you about, see, I lose track so easily, is the Chamilla. I think that's how you say it. That was developed in 2002. These are mine, and I have 3 that I have going right now. One is a tribute to my sister. Okay, my sister passed, and this is a Pandora that I've made for her. Obviously, she was a favorite color was pink. She passed away in 97, so this is mine to her. So that's a great thing about Pandora, is you can make bracelets and have them stay the same, or you can interchange them very simply. Put 1 charm on, put 10 charms, put 20 charms. You can do all kinds of things. So definitely there's a big difference whenever you put this many charms on versus 1 charm, because you're going to want to be sure to give yourself room. I think the rule is a 1/2 inch larger if you're going to add beads in the size that you need. So this is a tribute to my sister. This is one that I made not that long ago. This one is my Disney and things I love. Okay. I worked for Disney for years. My parents took us to Disney in opening year. So, and I've been to Disney, not probably in the last 5 years, but probably prior to 5 years ago, and before, probably minimally 5 times at least a year. When I was working there, a heck of a lot more. So anyway, this is my Disney. It has the Cinderella, Dream Heart, a little Mickey. This is my favorite one. This one I just got not that long ago. This is a Disney e-ticket. And if you have been a fan for a long time, you know what a Disney e-ticket is. And it used to, you would go to Disney and you'd buy tickets, and the e-ticket was the best one. So let me go a little tighter so you can actually see. So there's the Cinderella heart, the Mickey, which is so cute. I have them backwards. There you go. The Disney e-ticket, the Disney suitcase, vacation. My favorite thing is my cat, and coffee. I can't live without it. And then a feathered heart. So that's that one. And then the one that I've had the longest is this one. This one also has a cat, wings with a pearl, star, shoes, the Bible. That's mine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I have some new ones that haven't even been unpacked yet. I have a lot of beads and I have a lot of bracelets. So I have my bracelet mandrel. I'm going to use my regular one because this will hold the form better. So let's do the bracelets first. So these are the bracelets that I have. First off is this one, which is a little different. These have the mini charms. It is signed Pandora. These don't go on like a normal Pandora. These are, you squeeze them and they go in and you just change the charm that way. This one has 3 charms on it, and it will stay with the 3 charms if you want it to. If you don't, I can give you a price without. It has a horseshoe, it has a compass, and it has a dove. Okay. And each one of these that have the snakeskin type is the ones that open up. Not all of them open up, just the ones with the snakeskin. So you can also, the great thing about, let's push that because it's kind of hard to see. The great thing about these is you can add these little openings to the bracelet. That not only gives you more room to put charms, it also gives you bigger or smaller at a very, very easy way. This one is a size 6 1/4. And as I said, I'm not going to give prices on these. If you're interested, just send me the timestamp and I will give you the price. Okay, this one is leather. It is adjustable, or rather it's a wrap, okay? And it wraps 3 times. It's in black and it is braided. It is real leather. This one is a 6 1/2. And remember, if you want to put beads on these, you need to allow a 1/2 inch. So remember that part. Okay. I have another black one, and this one only wraps twice. And this one also is a 6 1/4. This pink one is tiny. So how they work is they close here. And that's the one thing I have to say about Pandora is they open and close tightly. Okay, so they spring easy also. So here is the mechanism. If you're not familiar, here is a little divot. You want to take that and put it in completely. When you pull against it, it stays in. And then you close, okay? And it snaps too. As I said, they do spring easy. So if you don't have it in that little slot, it will spring it out and be a problem. Also, I am not cleaning these for the screen today. However, in your email to me, let me know if you want it cleaned. If you want it cleaned, I will clean all the sterling. Let me know the degree you want. I can also clean these up so there is really shiny. But let me know before, because I don't clean them unless you tell me. I wipe them down, but that's it. Okay, the pink. And then this one is like a natural, like a brown and kind of goldish leather. And this one is a double wrap also. It is a 6.5. Okay. Then we're getting to the metals. And we have 3 that are kind of non-flexible. So these are like bangles. They do open up and they do allow charms to go on. This one is a heart with cubic zirconia. This one is a size 7.25. Beautiful. And I could clean that up. I know there's a lot of patina on this one. Now this one is gorgeous. This one is the one in a million with the heart, and it is a size 8 and the bangle. And then this one is the snake skin. This one is a snake skin, but it is less flexible. And when you put it on, it really stiffens up. So it, not like a bangle, but like half and half. So this one is a 7-inch, okay? And then this one has a tiny opening, not the bigger ones. It is, when I go to Pandora, I need to get an opener because these things are so tight. I just broke my nail. And you can buy an opener. I think they're about $20. And this one is, as I said, a really small one. And when I say small, it's in comparison to like this. So this one is just more narrow. So put it in the slot. This one is 6.5. It's one of the flexible ones. This one's sweet. This is pink cubic zirconias, and goes all the way around. It is definitely like a pave with pink cubic zirconias. This is a 7.5. And then we have this one, which is the normal one that most of mine are like. I think all 3 of mine have this opening. And it just slots in. And this one is also a 7.5. And the last bracelet that I have, it comes with a box, comes with the bag, and comes with the polishing cloth. It's a nice little box, so this would be a great gift. This one I actually bought for myself. I think it has a little smudge on the bag right there. But it is so adorable. Look, it is mini. She has her bow, and she has the cubic zirconia, and this is actually the hinged to open it. It says Pandora Disney, and it opens with her ears and her bow, like so. And It has the S925 and ALE. So you want to just be sure that it's in this little slot like so. But isn't she adorable? Let me put this behind her so you can see her close up. But she's 3D, her head. And like I said, I bought it for myself, but they had put the size incorrectly, and it is a 6 3/4, way too small for me. But this would be such a sweet little bracelet. Even if you don't put any beads on this, it is just perfect by its little self. But this would be a wonderful gift, or an even gift for yourself, as I was doing. So it comes, as I said, with the box and with the cleaning cloth and the little pouch. So that is the last bracelet I have. Okay, the 3 that I have that are new, and they will come with the Pandora little bags. Is the little heat sensitive chameleon. This one is so cute. It says, "You are magic," and it is like a bluish tone. And if it gets warm, and it's all heat activated, see how it gets brighter. The little stripes also change, and it's all heat sensitive. And it just will change to a purple, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But as I said, this one is new and very, very sweet. And that comes in a little plastic bag with the Pandora new little bag. And then the second one is, I'm trying to think what this one is called. I'm not great on the names. I think, see how this one turns? This one is a purple stone, and it's just all intertwined. These are all signed ALE. Everything I'm showing today, as far as the beads, are all ALE, all 925. They have been tested and have been checked for authenticity. So there's that one. And the third one that we have that is new is cute as can be. This one was very tempting to keep. This is one of the dangles. And this is the cute little groom and bride. He's carrying her. That is so cute. And it's one of the dangles. And it has pave CZs on the side. And that one, just so sweet. Be sure I'm showing it since I am so tight on these. There's the back. All right, there's the front. Okay. All right, now we're going to show some beads, and I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. This one's the I Love You. This one has patina, so if you want it shined up, let me know. It has the S925 there in the ALE, and I'm not going to be able to show you on all of them, because that is the one thing. If the charms are older, some of them are really, really hard to see. And what I'm showing you is definitely been checked and authenticated. This one is a filigree. The markings are right here. But when you're purchasing them out in the wild, what I would suggest is taking a loop with you, because sometimes you have to look and look and look to find those marks. But some people miss them, and you can really, when you're buying a collection of them, people think they're not Pandora, and there's some Pandora mixed in. Sorry, I seem to be losing my voice a little. So there's that one, the filigree heart. Here is another I love you. And it says I love you on both sides. This one is the open heart, and it's all dots. Again, I keep reiterating this. Be sure, please, 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 give me a timestamp, because I'm doing these so quickly. Like, these are all hearts, but you want to definitely tell me what exactly the heart is like a dots heart, or a filigree heart, or an I love you heart. Like, this one is love you, and it has a gold heart, small little tiny gold tone. So most of the gold tones are gold, not all of them. And this one is really easy to see, the ALE on it, S925, and the sides are solid, but the I love you is open. There's this heart, which is a sweet scroll, like so. Let's see if it's easier for y'all to see it like that. But sweet. Let me see. I had a lot of hearts, so I just want to be sure I've gone through all of them. The other heart that I have is the mother-son heart. This is a 2 charm heart. It is like so, and it opens up to mother-son. And when it's closed, it slides on your bracelet like so. And it, when put together, makes a heart, and they dangle apart. So there's that, and those come together. Then we have this one that is also I love you, and then a gold heart. And let me see if that was, yeah. All right, so then I'm going to get into the colors and show you the colors. I'm going to do these. And all of these, as I keep saying, I just trying to reiterate that these are all authentic. Pink, flower, all right, I think that's the beads. I'll include that one. All right, we have these two that are exactly like. They are pave blue cubic zirconia. They are marked ALE 925, and they are both blue. And I'm selling these separately. They're not coming together as a set, but I have two exactly the same. Then I have this one that is blue and clear. So it's blue, clear, blue, clear, blue. They're marked. Then I have this one that is clear. And it's the pave. I believe these two are the same. However, I'm selling them separate, and these are both clear. A lot of people like just the beads with the sparkly colors, And then some people like sticking them in and making a theme. This one is little Murano glass with red, orangish red, and little dots. Then I have this flower with the Murano glass. And it's also kind of an orangey and a red. Then I have this blue swirl. Now this one is definitely, has some wear to it. And I won't point out the wear. I'm showing them as well as I can. But the ones that I see more wear than usual, I will point those out to you. Also on the side, it's hard to see. It has definitely been on somebody's bracelet, but it is hard to see the ALE, but it's definitely there. But that is sweet, definitely a pretty pink swirl. Then this one is like a enamel and like 4 little commas is one way of putting it. That makes a really pretty design. Very sweet. Okay, so there's those. Then I also have the red enamel with the Pandora sign. It's a dangle heart. Okay. We have this one, which is a lock. Okay, so this opens up and then it will be like this. It sits on this portion and it locks in. So you can put them in this area and it won't lock generally, I believe. Let me see. So if it puts on, no, it locks there too. Okay, good to know. So this will lock your beads. So if you want all your beads to stay, like, these are my locks right here, okay? So I want all these beads to stay in the center, okay? And I want these 2 hearts to be free form. So I put those not where the lock is so they can move. So you can do a lot with your charms. These are pink heart cubic zirconia. It's a lock, okay? And here is not a lock. It's just a clear cubic zirconia all the way around. Let's see, we have 2 more colors. This one is like a pink breast cancer awareness ribbon. There is some wear right in the center of the bead on one side and some nicks on the other. Then there's this one. It is a white and a clear. So it's clear when you're looking at it that way. And when you look at it that way, it's white with dots. Sweet one. Okay, now let's do some of the Figural pieces. This is a coffee cup. Or a teacup. It's a teacup, okay, because it has a saucer and the cup. So there's that. We have a gift or a present with ribbon, a bow on top. An airplane. Cute little airplane. This one definitely has patina. So if you don't like patina, tell me when you're purchasing that you want it shined up. And all of these, Pandora is great about that. They shine up very, very well. And it is a cute little plane. And that's the one thing about Pandora, in my opinion, has very classy beads all the way to the whimsical. I think the toll beads are very, very fantasy oriented, a different bead type. So definitely, and I know that Chamilla is a very younger looking bead. I might be saying that wrong. This is a baseball. We have a little car with a grill on the front. A little heart on the back, like where the tag is. That one's signed well. We have a little football with the laces. We have a little Converse looking shoe. And that's a dangle. This one is sweet. This one is, let me see, let's get it straightened out. Yeah, this is a dangle with keys, and the keys spell out love, L-O-V-E. So that one is really a nice one. Some of these are retired, some of them aren't. This one is a painter's palette with different colors. Here's the paintbrush, and here is the dangle part that has a bow on each side. So a painter's palette. This one is a passport with a plane. It's a dangle. And it also has a cubic zirconia on each side. We have this one, which I love. It is Pandora on one side, and on the other side it says Mama inside of a bear. So Mama Bear, a dangle. This one is just sweet little dangle that's like a little girl or a little doll. So sweet little dangle. We have this one, which I have one just like this. It's wings and a pearl on both sides. It's a dangle. There is another dangle, and this one is one wing with a gold open heart. This one is a dangle of a diploma, scroll or diploma with a ribbon around it. This one, I think probably another one of my favorites. This one says, I heart my dog. And it is a cubic zirconia dog bone. I think that one's cute. All right, we have a bird. We have the British bus, double-decker. We have the British telephone. It says telephone in the center, and then on the bottom in a heart, it says call me. And the British mark is enamel. We have a rose. And it is open on the sides, clear on the top and the bottom, so a rose on each side. Here is another one of the beads that is enamel. This one has white flowers and a black background. We have an open infinity all the way around. This one is really sweet. This one is like an infinity, and it has a green cat's eye on each side. We have a camera. There's the back. And then we have another clear. This one is just clear cubic zirconias. So it's like a spacer, but not a lock. And then we have the cupcake with a gold tip top, like a cherry. And then we have some locks. Let me see if these are all locks. Yes. We have cubic zirconia bow lock. We have just the Pandora lock. We have this one that has cubic zirconia and like a kind of a leaf or a scroll or spiral rather lock. We have the world map. It's a lock. The one only pair, no, we have two pairs. These two, the one that had the cubic zirconia with the like kind of a leaf mark, these can be a pair of locks. And then these two that are just the basic Pandora, I don't even know what they call that, but that's quite a normal bead for them. I have a pair of those. And then this one is by itself, and it's just a lot of little spirals. And that's the last lock we have. So there you go. That's what I have for you today. If you saw something that you're interested, definitely send us an email to shadymy@gmail.com. Very simple. Give me the timestamp and a description. I will email you back with the price. And like I said, if you buy multiples, the price, I'll give you a little bit more discount. But they will be all discounted from what I would put them online for. So there is our Pandora special, part 1. I will do part 2 next week, hopefully. You know how I am with scheduling, not the greatest. I will go over more detail and different things in part 2. And hopefully you saw something that interests you. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And we will see you tomorrow night at 10 o'clock with a jewelry video. See you on the next one.